This is probably my most anticipated movie. I was so salty last year when it got delayed, and finally it's here.
Halloween Kills.
This is the third movie in now the canon, I guess, Halloween universe. We got the OG Halloween movie from 40 years ago, and then we got the 2018 movie, and this is the third one, and it takes place literally, I'd say, like minutes after 2018. Also, real quick, there will be zero spoilers in here, but I might touch on things in the 2018 movie, so please at least make sure you've seen the 2018 Halloween movie. This literally takes place seconds after the 2018 movie, so you know how that ended. The house is on fire, Michael's trapped inside, and we start right at that point, and the movie continues, which I really, really loved, man. I just think it's kind of a little bit dead, like if they just caught him, and then it's like a year gap, or 2 years, or whatever, and then he escapes on Halloween again. It would have been so cheesy, but this continues, man. It makes it feel like the 2018 Halloween movie is like one now big, long, epic movie. As for your story, again, it's continuing from the past movie. You know what you're in for, man. It's Halloween, Michael is on the loose, and stuff gets crazy up in this movie. I'm going to talk more about the kills and stuff in a minute. But if you've seen the trailer, you know the mob is here, and the people have had enough, mate. They're just like, you know what? We're going to take it into our own hands, man. We're going to get rid of Michael Myers ourselves. And that is pretty much your basic story, man. You know what you're going into this movie if you've seen the last two. There's things in this story that I really did like. However, there's things that I wouldn't say there's things in the story that I dislike. I liked pretty much the whole thing, but there were things that I just felt like they weren't at like the high levels that the last movie was. As for your characters, pretty much everyone in the last movie who survived, that is in this movie. We're introduced to a bunch of new characters. I personally liked all of them. Normally, in like a slasher type of movie, there's characters you're meant to hate. There was actually no one in here that I meant to hate, man. When people died, and I knew them, it did hurt, man, I'm not gonna lie. And speaking of killing, oh my god. I did hear rumours on social media and just from people who made the movie saying this has the most kills in, and this movie, by far, mate, has got the most amount of kills and people getting wrecked, mate, by Michael, and he is going on a rampage in this movie, and I've got to be fair, like, the kills and the gore, it's a 10 out of 10 for me, man. You guys know I love all that stuff. They took the kills from 2018 and they just turned it up to 100. He is not playing games in here, man. He kills so many people in absolute terrible ways, man. Multiple points I was like, oh my god, that is too much, yo. All the kills, all the gore, I absolutely loved it, man. I also want to give a big shout out to, first of all, his mask. His new mask in the movie. I wasn't too sure of it, seeing it like a sale, basically, but seeing it in the movie, yeah, it works. It's absolutely terrifying. Also, the music. Obviously, you've got the OG track, man, that we all absolutely love. They've played around with it in this. It works well good, man. The music in this, just like 2018, to be fair, they nailed it to the dot. However, there are two things that I did find a little bit disappointing. And first of all, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's not in the movie much, man. I'm just letting you know. I'd say for a large majority of the movie, she's kind of out of it. I'm not going to say why. She is there. She just ain't doing much. Which was a little bit disappointing because from all the marketing stuff, posters, the trailers, it looks like she's like front center again. She kind of ain't. However, I will give it a little bit of a pass because the new characters are really good. Plus her daughter and her granddaughter do have big parts to play in the movie, and I really like them from the last one. And the only thing that did let me down a little bit is kind of the story, man. Again, this is like the one where the mob get together and some of it works and some of it doesn't work. It wasn't bad, it wasn't cheesy, maybe it's just me, man, I don't know, I just didn't like some aspects of the mob thing. But again, for me, they're things that I can look over. I still really like this movie. And I'm gonna say real quick as well, when I watched the first one, not the OG one, the 2018 one, I gave it a 9 out of 10. And I've been vocal with the channel, man. I'm a fanboy. I don't care, yo. It's just my useless nerd opinion. For me now, it's a 10, mate. It's a god tier. I love that movie. And of course, the first movie, that's beyond god tier. You can't touch that one. So maybe in time, I might actually like Halloween Kills more because there's things in Halloween Kills that I now appreciate things in the 2018 movie even more. I can't say what it is. It's very spoiler heavy, so I'm not going to say it. But there's things that made it even better for me. So I think whenever Halloween Ends comes out, which is obviously the end of this like quadrilogy of movies, it might improve Kills even more, just like it did to 2018. And the big one for me, there is flashback scenes in this movie. Flashbacks to the first movie, and it is so good, man. I recently watched the first movie and 2018 prior going into this, and the flashback scenes, absolutely amazing. I was loving it so much. When you see it, if you're a Halloween fan, you're going to be so happy. And again, it pieces together more things, man, so I really appreciated that. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be really hard to grade because I think in time, watching it more, and again, when Halloween Ends comes out, it'll probably get bumped up because it'll fix a few little things. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie, man. I really did. Hardly anything let me down. The kills, Michael, the suspense, epic. Genuinely epic. If you're a fan of the first movie, if you're a fan of the 2018 movie, if you like the idea of where they're going, you're going to really like this movie, and it is a must-watch, and I'm going to give Halloween Kills 8.5 nerds out of 10. Genuinely, in time, after I watch this movie even more, it'll probably get bumped up to a 9 if I'm being totally fair. But for now, I think 8.5 is fair. Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen Halloween Kills? When are you going to see it? Please let me know down below. That would be amazing. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a bit. And watch out for the shape, man.